We need Megazord power now! Oh, there he is.
Hey, what's up, peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Megazord. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front there, you have the Megazord in all of its glory. Legacy Megazord Power Rangers 20th Anniversary Metallic Paint and Diecast Bars. Hooray for things and stuff and things. There you have all 5 Zords. On this side of the box, we have the Megazord stats, if that interests you. And then up here you have the secret of the Power Zords. So you can read that if you want. On the other side of the box you have the story of the Power Rangers, in case you forgot how that works. You have that right there, and the Armored Red Ranger figure, which was available at the time. And up top you have Megazord. On the bottom you just have contents and things and stuff. And on the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other. 5 dinosaurs can morph together to become the Mighty Megazord. Hooray! And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have the Legacy Megazord. And yes, I know I'm way late to the party reviewing this thing. Oh well, cry me a super mega river. But anyway, I did find this guy at Toys R Us yesterday, the Legacy Falcon Zord, and I will review this, and I'll review this in about in about 2 years. I'll review this. I'll get to it. I got you. I'm going to review this. Just give me like 2 years. I'll get to it. I promise. But yeah, I figured it was about time I finally just got down and reviewed these Legacy Zords, because they are really, really cool, and I'm really happy that this line exists. So anyway, here's the Legacy Megazord, and this is the same mold as the Megazord that was released in 2010, I believe. I did review that set. I don't have it anymore, so I can't do a comparison with it because I sold it a long time ago, but I believe this is the exact same mold as that Megazord that was released in 2010. The only difference is this version has die-cast parts and some shiny stickers. That's pretty much all the difference there is. But we'll get right down to it and look at each Zord one by one. So we'll start off with the Saber-Tooth Tiger. Right here, the Yellow Ranger's Zord. Getting close here so you can see the head sculpt. Got some nice red paint there for the eyes with the black outline, black nose. Got some black in there in the mouth. Got the little fangs there done in silver. It's very nice. And you get some black details around the head. Got some black here, some red. This right up top here is a sticker. There are some stickers you do have to apply when you buy this set. Right there. And that's just one big sticker, and that's a sticker as well. And you can take a look at the details right there. And the hind legs. Right here in the front legs too. See the paws. The legs are, a little on the hollow side. You do have this shiny metallic sticker right there. And the tail is made of die-cast, and it is on a hinge, so you can kind of take and angle it up, I believe. So used it as a gun there. So you have that. Articulation-wise, it doesn't do too much. The head can move up and down. That's more for transformation than anything else. You can move these around. They're on a hinge if you want. The front legs do have some movement to them, but it's really more for transformation than anything else. Doesn't really serve much use posability-wise. And the hind legs can only do this, and again, that's more for transformation than anything else. So, there you have that. And again, the tail can move. And again, that's still even more for transformation than anything. So, there you go. There you have the Saber-Tooth Tiger. So now we will move on to the Mastodon. Right here. So we got the black Mastodon right there. We do have some nice metallic paint on the head of the Mastodon itself. And you have this right here. This is a sticker right there, and a sticker there. The ears right here, as you can see, are just shiny stickers. Got some nice metallic green in the eye, though, which is nice. And the tusks right here are done in a nice silver, as well as the trunk. Nice silver, and it's a softish plastic, too, as well as the trunk. It's a soft plastic. And then come down the sides here, you just have a big metallic sticker right there with the big M. And this right here is a paint app. Actually, it's painted on. And this detailing right here is a sticker as well. And he has a die-cast in him. You can see it right in there. So he does have some heft to him because he has a bit of die-cast in him. Articulation-wise, he can't really do anything. The back legs can move a little bit, but again, that's more for transformation than anything that serves purpose, serves any purpose posability-wise. But there you go. So there you have the Mastodon. Now we'll move on to the Pterodactyl. The pink pterodactyl, even though it's mostly red, and there's very little actual pink on it, but there is the Pink Ranger's pterodactyl. And getting closer on the head, and again, it's not a whole lot of detail here. A little bit of paint, you got the pink stripe right down the middle, and down the sides here, red eye. And you do have a little bit of molded detail on the inside, right here. You got the wings, got his feet, which double as cannons. And then you just got a big shiny sticker right there for the chest plate. Shiny sticker there. Some shiny stickers here on the sides. And yeah, articulation-wise, I mean, the head is on a double hinge here, so you can you can do that. Have it just jam to a beat. And you can kind of move the wings up and down, and that's pretty much all it can do. So, there you go. These things have never been the most articulated, posable things in the world, so, That's why I laugh when people complain about Geoking. Like, really? You really complain about lack of posability? None of these really do that much anyway. But here we have the blue Triceratops, the Blue Ranger Zord, right here. Getting closer, you can see nice red eye. You got some nice white paint apps on the head. Nice silver horns. That right there is a sticker. And right up here you see a nice metallic sticker right in there. Got a try. Right there. The treads are done in a nice gunmetal gray, which looks very cool. And you got some old black detailings there. And you got the tail, which is made of die cast. You can kind of take that and angle that up if you want. Use it as a gun. Right there on articulation, it can move its head up and down, and that's pretty much it. And you can move the tail. That's all you're going to get out of this. So, there you go. And last but not least, we have the Tyrannosaurus. He's the taller one, so we got to move up a little bit. Getting close here on the head sculpt. Got some nice, like gunmetal gray right up top, outlined in black. Nice metallic blue eye. We got some more of that gunmetal gray right here on the side of the head. Right on the chest. Got some nice shiny stickers. Guys, little T-Rex arms. Which are so tiny and wee. Got a little green square right there on his belly. And you got this right here, which is a sticker detail. His legs right here, as you can see, are just a big chunk of die cast. Got some red paint right up top, right here on the other side, and you got the black painted on. And you got the lower part of the leg here. Got some molded detail, some red paint. And going down the tail, you can see some nice molded detail. And you got that silver outlined in black going down the tail. Looks really nice. Articulation for the Tyrannosaurus, you can move his head up and down, which is nice. You can have him look all the way up, so you can totally get all squirrel like that. You can't open and close his mouth. Pretty wide. He does have a sticker in there to kind of, so going to shoot stuff out of his mouth, shoot Power Ranger justice out of his mouth. Right there, his little arms can move up and down. That's pretty much it. On legs, have some range of movements. Right there, and the knees, again, they can move, but it's more for transformation than any real articulation. He's not, like, too terribly posable. You can kind of get him, like, oh, like he, it looks like he's doing Shakespeare. Juliet! No. Anyway, so there you have that. So, there you go. There you have all 5 Zords. You do have the Power Sword right here, which is nice and chromed out. With some nice molding in there. So you get a nice shiny Power Sword. I almost said Power Zord. Power Sword right there. So, now let's get down to combinations. Now, it does have the tank mode. So to get to that, you just want to bring that down. Bring the leg in one click. Like that. Bring the little arms up, hit the Triceratops, slip in the tail, hit the saber-toothed tiger, bring the arms up one click, bring those legs in, flip the tail in, and then just connect them. Don't you faint on me, girl, don't you? And you just plug these in, right there. So we got that going on. And then you take the Mastodon here, rip his head off, just decapitate him mercilessly. And you open this up. You bring these sections down right here. And then these two posts will go into the two clips right here on the Tyrannosaurus' back. Let's clip that in. And then these side pieces will clip in here. Bring the arms up like that. You take the Mastodon head, flip this up, and that will peg into that port right there at the top of the Tyrannosaurus' chest. Right there. Take the pterodactyl, rip her feet off. You want to take the guns and plug them into the bottom of the Mastodon's feet. And then on the pterodactyl here, you see you have these two tabs right here on either side of this portion, and they will just tab into the feet right here. They'll just go in between the feet, and that will lock her in place right there. And there you have the Megazord in its tank mode, which is pretty cool, actually. I've always dug that. I always thought that looks kind of cool. So, there you go. They have the Megazord in tank mode. And there are no wheels on this, no rolling wheels. I mean, you can slide it around, but you'll end up kind of scraping stuff up down there. But, you know, still looks pretty cool, though. I dig it. I dig it very much. So there you go. So now on to the Megazord itself. So just remove the pterodactyl here. Want to remove the... Oh, yeah, you want to take the tail, too. I forgot to do that. The tail comes up and just clips in, like right in there, too. You'll bring that up, then clip that on. Sorry. Forgot a valuable step there, but there you go. Now it's official. Yay. I just avoided 1,000 comments. So far, anyway. I might still make a mistake. So, we'll unplug the guns here. And now these will plug on to the bottom of the Mastodon feet back here. That's where that will store. Just take the Mastodon head off. Put that off to the side. And then we just take all this and straighten out those legs. Right here. Flip up the foot. Flip up the foot. And the legs right here. You're going to take the fangs here and just kind of angle those up. Like that. And we raise the camera now because he's going to get dull. So do excuse me while I readjust. Yeah. Alrighty. Just bring the arms down. Take the Mastodon feet. Swing them around to reveal the Megazord fist. Bring up the shoulder pads. And you bring down this chest section right here. And then take the Tyrannosaurus head and just bring it down into the chest. Close that back up. And we take the pterodactyl, just fold the head in, fold in the wings, and these two posts will go into these two clips right here. Just plug her in like that, and then last but not least, we take the horns and bring them forward. Boom! And there we have the mighty Megazord in all its glory. And I love the Megazord. This is, you know, this is the Megazord I grew up with. This is my Megazord. But yeah, very nicely done though. Very, very cool. You know, and this is definitely a lot slimmer, sleeker design for the Megazord. The original Megazord that was released back when the show first aired, that Megazord was a lot like thicker and beefier. This is a lot more streamlined Megazord, but it still looks really, really good, and I do quite like it. So we'll get in close here on the head scope. As you can see, very nice paintwork there on the head. Nice yellow eyes. Nice over there for the mouth plate. Love the white trim. This really works very well. You got the white and the black trim right there. Got the yellow on the head crest. Looks very, very nice. And all around, just a very cool looking robot. Very cool looking combiner, in my opinion. I've always loved this thing. I always thought it looked cool. So, yeah, that articulation-wise, you know, it's a Megazord. It doesn't really do too much. You have your rotation at the shoulder. You do have a joint here, which is more a transformation joint than anything. You can, you know, use it for something. I don't know really what. I don't know if it's really useful articulation, but it's there. The legs can move forward one click, and that's pretty much it. You can't move it back. The knees only move forward, and that's because that's the way it transforms. So you can break his leg if you want, but posability-wise, it serves no real purpose. You can rotate the bottom portion of the leg here, but again, doesn't really serve much purpose posability-wise, because when you start kind of moving it around, it makes him a little less stable, and he kind of leans forward. So posability-wise, a lot of the joints don't really, you know, serve much purpose. And again, he does have die-cast in them. The arms right here, as you can see, are die-cast. The legs are die-cast. You know, you got the die-cast right here in the legs, so he does have a nice heft to him. So, of course, we need to arm him up now. You can give him his power sword right there, which is a little snug. That goes into his hand. And give him the Mastodon shield right there. There he is, all armored up. Hooray! And he looks really cool. I do quite dig him. Very nicely done. Very cool piece. And yeah, I'm glad I got this guy. You know, like I said, I sold the 2010 version because I didn't even think they were gonna do, you know, the Dragonzord. I thought they were just gonna do the Megazord as a one-off, and I was kind of like, you know, I was kind of disappointed. So I think that's why I sold it. But then the Legacy line came along, and they put this on, and I was like, you know what? This actually looks a lot cooler with the die-cast and all the shiny stickers and everything. It looked really premium, so I picked it up. And then when they said they were going to release the Dragonzord, I was like, oh, I'm so invested in this line now. And I haven't looked back since. So yes, I do have the Dragonzord. I have the Dragonzord. I have the Tigerzord. I have the Thunderzord, the Thunder Megazord. I got that not that long ago, and as you saw here, I have the Falconzord here. So, yeah, you know, I will take the time to finally review all this stuff, because this is a really cool line, and I do quite enjoy it. I know they did a couple runs of this. I think they did like 2 runs of this initially, and, you know, honestly, I mean, if you're interested in this right now, all I can say is good luck finding it. And honestly, if I had reviewed this on time, I would be saying the same thing. Good luck finding it, because this actually sold very, very well. And especially when they announced the Dragonzord, this really sold well. So it was hard to find then. Probably harder to find now, but I would definitely say, you know, try not to pay too much for it. I think when this was originally released, I think it was $80. So, you know, not a bad price, considering you are getting some die-cast in it. So obviously you're paying for the you know, a little bit more of the premium quality, because you got a lot of metal in here. But yeah, $80 is not bad. But definitely try not to pay too much for this. Honestly, some of this Legacy stuff now is starting to seem a little overpriced, because this Falconzord was $60, and this was $80. This is $60. This is $80. This is only one piece and does next to nothing. And this is 5 Zords that do a lot, and that was $80, and this is $60. I don't get how the pricing is working now, but it is what it is. But anyway, there you have the Legacy Megazord, and yeah, very, very cool. I do like it, and we will get to the Dragonzord next when we have the opportunity. So there you go. So if you would like any Power Ranger toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Power Rangers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Megazord, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face! We're gonna put an end to you now!
You think 5 teenagers are going to be able to stop the mighty Megatron? Devastator, show them how we do things. No, wrong Constructicons, wrong ones! Oh, man! Jeez, that's unfortunate. That did not quite work out like I thought. Well, catch you on the flip side. I'm gonna see what Prime's doing. And somebody get the right Constructicons on the phone.